Hello everyone, welcome to Excel Basics for Beginners, a simple introduction. Whether you are completely new to Excel or just need a refresher, this tutorial is perfect starting point for you. In this tutorial, I will walk you through the basic concepts, essential features, and layouts of Microsoft Excel, making it easy to understand and use. By the end of this tutorial, you will feel confident using Excel for everyday tasks. Let's start. Opening Microsoft Excel. Before opening Microsoft Excel, make sure that Microsoft Office or Office 365 is installed on your computer. Once installed, there are two primary ways to open an Excel workbook. Method 1. Go to the Start menu or taskbar, and in the Windows search bar, type Excel. E-X-C-E-L, Excel. This is Excel app. Click it. Upon launching, you will see a blank workbook and the varieties of other templates too. You can click here, More Templates. There are many templates like organizational chart. You see here monthly company budget. You see here household monthly budget. These are all our templates. These templates are the pre-designed to save your time, and these are ideal for specific tasks. If you are already used to the Excel, then these templates are very useful to you. However, if you are new to the Excel, and starting with a blank workbook is recommended because you need to learn the quite basic things too. That's why let's click the blank workbook. Double click here. This is the workbook, and you can enter the data. You can type anything over there, enter data. But after entering data, you have to save it. So you can use the icon, save icon, or Ctrl+S, or you go to the file option and save it. Since this is the workbook we just now launched, but we haven't saved it in any location. When you first time try to save it, it asks for the locations to save. Like when you click here save button, it asks to save because we haven't saved it earlier. You have to choose any document here. Like I go for the YouTube certain folder to save it. I go for YouTube video tech and save here with the name. File name, you have to give any name you want. I give the name Excel Basics for Beginners, a simple introduction, and one, and save it. So later, after you add the data, and you just click this icon or go to the file and save option. It will save. The second method of opening Microsoft Excel worksheet. To open Microsoft Excel document, simply you have to choose the location on the desktop, or you can go to the File Explorer and choose any other folders, or inside the folder you have created any folder. First of all, you have to choose the location. In my case, I'll choose the location of desktop. So on the desktop, what we have to do is we have to right click here in the mouse and see the new option, and just go on the right and go below here to the Microsoft Excel worksheet. Click here. It asks for the name. Just give the simple name. Excel for Beginners. Just click outside. The document is created. You have to open it. Double click. It will open. Okay, it's minimized so you can enlarge it. So now this is the Microsoft Excel worksheet we have created. We have already created the Excel workbook or worksheet. Let's understand Excel interface. You see on the top, across the top, you'll see some of the tabs. Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formula, Data, Review, View. These all are tabs. Each tab contains ribbon. And these ribbons are categorized according to the functions. And they are grouped according to function. So this is the font group, alignment group, and under the home tab, font group, alignment group, number group, styles. Something happens to the other tabs too. If you go to the page layout tab, so page setup group, and under this group there are many ribbons. in some groups, you notice a small arrow icon on the bottom right corner. This is called Dialogs Box Launcher, which provides additional options not displayed on the ribbon due to the space limits. Actually, Microsoft Excel tries to fit all the options on the ribbon, but if they do not fit because of the limited space, it gives a launch button, actually the Dialogs Box Launcher, so that we can explore more. So let's explore here. Click the Dialogs Box Launcher here. Click it. It gives the more options for the page setup. Like if you go to the Home tab and in the font, there are some of the ribbons here, but there are the few options. If you go here, and you will have more options. Similar way, page layout. If you go to the page setup, there are the few options here. If you go to the Dialogs Box Launcher, click here, you will have more options to do. In this way, Dialogs Box Launcher provides more options. Let's talk about cells, rows, and columns. Excel worksheet is made up of cells and rows. What is cell then? Cell is the intersection of rows and column. For example, if we highlight it here, this is row number 8, and this is column E. This point is the intersection. See, this is called cell. This means cell is the intersection of row and column. Each cell has a unique address, or we say unique name. What's the unique name for the cell? Because this is row 8 and this is column E. So E8 is the unique name of this particular cell. So each cell, so if you go anywhere like this, see here, this row is highlighted, also the column is highlighted here. So this is 10, row number 10 and column L. So L10 is the name given to this particular cell. If you go to the leftmost corner on the top, just below the file, you see here, name box. This is the name box. And when you click each cell, the name is reflected here. This is I and this is 11. I11, so name is here. If you click here, this is O and the row is 1. So O1. That's how name is reflected in the name box. Range. What is the range? A group of adjacent cells is a range. When you just cells are grouped, let's highlight it. So this is a group of cells, but they are adjacent next to each other. Or any format like this. These all are ranges, or we can say range of cells. So these ranges also have names. What's the name of this range? The starting cell is here and the ending cell is this. The starting cell is F3 and the ending cell is F11. So the reference or the name of the range is F3 colon F11. Similarly, in this range, the starting cell is at the top left and the ending cell is at the bottom right. So the starting cell is I4 and the ending cell is P14. So the reference or name of the range is I4 colon P14. That means the I4 to P14. Let's talk about Excel sheets and workbook. By default, Excel opens with sheet 1. This is the sheet 1. A sheet is a page where within the workbook where you can enter and organize data. You can enter any data as well. So when you enter the data, you can save it here. Okay, you can organize the data here. You can add the sheets. For example, you are managing inventory of the devices and the peripherals in the office. You can dedicate one sheet with the laptop, and you can add the sheet here, and other sheet with the mobile, and other sheet with the desktop, and other sheet with the peripherals. So you can, this way you can rename here. This way you can add more sheets too. Also, if you don't like, then you can delete the sheets too. Right click here, you see delete option, rename option, and delete it. You can delete them too. Collection of one or more worksheets is called workbook. This is the these are worksheets, and collection of these. You can think of workbook as a file that contains multiple sheets and is serving a specific purpose. So sometimes having this different sheets serves the purpose of specific purpose. Zooming in and out. To adjust the view of your worksheet, you can use the zoom slider located at the bottom right corner of the Excel window. It's the bottom right corner. So in the Excel window, you see here minus sign and plus sign. This plus sign is the zoom in. You click it here, it's the zoom in. You can make it larger. And you go to the minus sign, is the zoom out. You can make it the smaller. Sometimes in case you want to see it the bigger, you can go to this plus sign and zoom in and zoom out. I just adjust in the 100, and that's usually done. So this is how we can zoom in and zoom out. Let's enter some data. This is the title. So I'll put the title, book title. Once you fill the data in one cell, if you press enter, it goes to the second row. But if you hit tab, it goes to the second column. So I want to go to second column, so I'll just switch, and the second one is author. Then I put tab, say publish date, and go to the next. It's just source, and go to the next. Receive date, go to next. Type of genre, and the next tab, and cost. In this way we complete the title. For the book title, I chose War and Peace. Tab, author is Leo Tolstoy. Tab, and published date is 1869. Tab, and this was received in 03/10/2022. Tab, here. Tab, source, borrowed from library. Tab, receive date 03/10/2022, and type of genre historical fiction. And the cost is $25. You see here, book title is hidden. This cell width is not wide enough for content of the title to show. Even the book War and Peace is hidden here. What we can do is, we can go to the particular cell or click the column alphabet. Then place the cursor between this column and column next to it or before it. When you see the double arrow sign, double click. This will readjust or reformat the column width as per the content. Now we can see the whole content within the cell. Not only in the first cell, you see in the publish date, receipt date, type of genre, content of the source title like borrowed from the library, these all are hidden. Though they are in the cell, we don't see them. They are hidden behind the lines. How can we make them visible within the cell width? Adjust the column width to fit the content. For that, we need to select all these columns and place the mouse cursor between any two columns within the range. Then you will see the double arrow icon, double click it. It will adjust the column width to fit the content, and so we can see all the content within the cell here. Give me 2 minutes. I will add more data and come back to you. I have completed entering data. You can see here still in the some of the contents are still not visible and they are hidden behind the column. You can fix it by doing manually too. You click the cell, go between two columns and this double arrow sign, and you can slide it to the right and make it larger, and slide to the left. Hold it and slide to the left, so you'll make it smaller. But I told you the best method, the quick method, select all the cells, all the columns, and go between any two columns and double click. So it will adjust as per the size of the content. And this is the title. If you want to make it the title in a different color, you can do this. For example, you select all the title and go to the home tab here, and this is the background color, fill color. You can add any color, choose any color. I choose here the orange. So this title is in orange color. You can make it bold. Go to the home tab and make it bold. The title is in bold too. You can select this all and change the font, any other font, and there's the Calibri, and I can go for any other fonts like Times Arial Black or Arial Nova or Times New Roman. You can adjust the font too. You can make it bigger, like 14 or 12. Adjust the font, whatever you can do. In the home tab, you have other options too, like underline the text, italicize the text, particular cell text. For example, this is the text. Here, you want to italicize. You go to the home button and italicize, underline. Okay, you can do this. So when you go in a particular cell, for example, here and the William Shakespeare, when you click here and then try to edit it. For example, this is the William Shakespeare and you mistakenly created William Shakespeare. You want to edit it. So what do you do? If you click here, you are on the shell, particular shell. If you type anything, whole earlier will be deleted and new content will appear. Okay. So this is on the shell. It will delete whole content. What you have to do, you have to double click here and go within the cell. This is called in the shell. And wherever you want to edit it, you want to delete here and delete S. Press delete button, or if you are here, you can backspace and edit and click outside, it will be edited. So this is very important to understand what is in the shell and what is on the shell. When you are on the shell, you press anything, it will be deleted. Control Z will put it back. When you scroll down, the title is hidden. Do you want to freeze the title and rest of the content move up or down with a scroll? You can do that. If you want the title row to be freezed, you have to go to the View tab, see the freeze pans, and there's an arrow. Click here, select the freeze top row because the title is in the top row. Now, when you scroll down, the title is still be there, but the rows below will be moving. You have some data, but you have a particular name for this data. For example, we are talking about the books that we collect from different sources. If you want to give certain title to this particular data in the sheet 2, like about books. So this is the title, and you want to make it maybe the larger font and bold it, maybe more larger. Then if you want to place it in the center and you don't want this kind of different cells here. So what you do, you just whatever cells you select, all the cells up to here, select it and go to Home tab, and this option merge all the cells and put in the center, merge in center. Click here. So this all are merged in the center, and this is the title, About Books. Now let's talk about the navigating. Moving right to the left, or left to the right, or moving up and down. So what we use? Generally, when you are in particular cell, and if you have to go to the right, just press the tab. Tab, 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 going right. And Shift plus tab will come back. Shift, hold the Shift button and tab. Hold the Shift button and tab. Hold the Shift button and tab will come back to the left. Only tab, go to the right. Similar way, if you are on the top, Enter will go to the cells below, moving down. So if you are down and you want to go up, hold Shift button and press Enter. Up, 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 this way. You can also use the arrow keys. Right arrow keys, go to the right. Left arrow key, go to the left. Up arrow key, go to up. And down arrow key, go down. So this way, we can move the cursors vertically and horizontally. You can use the arrow keys, or you can use the tab, Shift, and Enter. At the end, after completing the data save, you can save it. There's a save icon, or in the file you go there, there's a save, or you have a save as option also. If you want to give the different name and in the different locations, you can use the save as too. You can save as the PDF as well, and that's a print option too. So for the print, type Control P, and this is we can pursue the a proper printer, and you can print it. But the problem here is that you don't see all the columns, receive date only. So what we can do is to adjust this. See, there's a cost. Last column is cost. You Control P, print, and change the orientation. This will sometimes solve the problem. See? So when you change the orientation, all the columns appear and you can print this document. I will talk more about Excel in my next video, Excel Complete Course for Beginners. Please stay connected. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.